happy and fun and the place where everyone wants to be. Orly, you have one of the most beautiful hearts. And I know that all of the challenges and all of the changes that you made to become more religious wasn't easy. I know it wasn't easy, but you did it because you are so strong. Orly, you and Usna need to get together and make your own Kira school. Or you need to create your own chesed organization. Because when people have personalities like yours, it is a shame to leave it alone. Now, if a quiet person who used to sit on the side like myself that nobody noticed can be a principal, you can. When my parents came to PTA and they said, I'm Esti Husid's mother, well, she's very nice. She has good midot. Okay, they don't know me. But we know you. You have fire personalities and you need to use it to change the world. Sarla Handler. Where's Sarla? Sarla. There are so many mean and fake and judgmental people in this world. You, Sarla, are the exact opposite of that. You are kind, real, and innocent, and so good to everyone. You know, Sarla, you're a breath of fresh air. You really, really are. I wish everyone was as real and true to themselves as you are. You're not afraid to be who you are. You're not fake about anything. Let me ask you something. Has anyone here ever heard Sarla raise her voice? Don't answer the question. Has anyone here ever heard Sarla put anyone down or be mean? Has anyone here ever heard Sarla disrespect a teacher? Has anyone here ever seen Sarla be judgmental? Sarla, people like you make the world a better place. Where else but you can we find such sweetness and childlike innocence? Also, Sarla is a talented singer and artist. Sarla, I say with my whole heart that you will go down in Shalshala's history as one of the most sincere and good-hearted, kindest, real people that we have ever met. Daniela Haymock, where are you? Every once in a while, a principal chances upon a student that she feels, I don't know if the student feels, but that she feels a certain connection with. Already many years ago, Daniela, I saw something very unique about you. I never said anything, but I saw something very unique and special about you. Daniela, you really are a very beautiful balance. Even though you have a very sharp and witty mouth and mind, your brain thinks very fast, which is a talent. Your brain thinks very clearly than most people. But at the same time, beneath your sharp mind, I know you, is a kind, gentle, and sensitive heart. Daniela, when I look into your eyes, I can see such goodness. You really care deeply about people. I know that. Students go around and say, oh, Mrs. Goodstein likes Daniela. Yeah, it's true. Mrs. Goodstein does like Daniela because I see a student with tremendous spiritual potential, strength, and someone who will never admit it, but really fights for the sake of Torah and God. You have grown, Daniela, from 9th grade. You have grown so much, and I watched you grow. And because of that, in my quiet way, I grew myself from watching you. I don't know if you've noticed, I've been watching you. I really, really grew. And you know you will make a great lawyer one day. Leora Kana, where are you? Where's Leora? Hi, Leora. Leora, when a person wants to check out to see if a school is good, what the principals do is they take out their most intelligent and their most amazing student to show off their school, to represent us. So if I wanted to show off my school, I would bring out Leora, because that means I'm bringing out the best. Leora is an A++ student. And you always want to do better. You always want to score higher and higher. Leora, Hashem gave you such an intelligent brain, and your abilities, Your abilities are a true gift. And as someone who also enjoys studying, I really appreciate how you don't want to settle for a 70 or an 80 or even a 95. You want that 100 because you can get that 100. But aside from being a talented student, you are very mature, very beautiful, and very kind. I am amazed that you have so much going for you, but you're so modest about it. You're so gentle about it. You don't flaunt it because you have a real character. Leora, everybody respects you. Mrs. Fink and I, when we have nothing better to do, we talk about you. And we always talk about what a princess you are, Leora. Leora, if I had a chance to go back to 12th grade, and I had a choice to be like one girl, I would want to be like you. Smart, hardworking, dignified, and wonderful Midos. I am proud that you are a valedictorian. Natalie Kaima. Hi, Natalie. Wow, this is such a great class. It's unbelievable. Girl after girl after girl that I call. I mean, they're all just so amazing. Natalie, I really was very proud to hear when you were called the Hebrew valedictorian. I wanted you to represent English. I wanted you to represent me very, very much. I really wanted you to be one of my valedictorians because you represent everything that my program stands for. You're intelligent, you're kind, and you're someone who truly works on herself. So many people in this world say, I'm good the way I am. Not Natalie. Natalie is good the way she is, but she continues to grow. And I wish that I can invite you back to be a teacher in Shalshelis. I really love being around you because you're so pleasant, you're so mature, you're so calm and peaceful, and you are an amazing friend. Natalie, because of you, there are girls sitting here that if not for you, they would not be sitting here. But because we respect you, and because you stuck up for them, they are here. You are responsible. You are responsible for the graduation of some of your friends. You are going to make a special professional one day, and you will make also an amazing wife and mother. Why? Because you are very caring. You know how to uplift and inspire people. You have the most beautiful and understanding eyes. And you girls have no idea what a rare diamond you have sitting next to you. Because Natalie has mastered what is known as self-control. She knows when to speak. She knows when not to speak. She knows what to say. She knows how to say it. And even when Natalie is quiet, she is talking. Natalie, I thank you for being here. I really do. Yafa Kayama, where are you? Yafa, you see that smile that Yafa just gave? Yafa, you are a fighter for what is right. I remember once we had an incident in the school where Yafa was 100% right and the other side would not admit it. A lot of people would have fought, a lot of bad language would have come out, a lot of non-classic behavior would have been showed. But Yafa handled it with such calm and dignified and forgiving ways. And that Yafa, that is when I truly began to respect you. Because in your quiet way, Yafa, you have added so much friendliness and positive feelings to your class. Yafa, you are a loyal friend. And you take your work very seriously. You are a very hard worker and you will not give up until you succeed. Yafa, you have the most sweet and beautiful smile. Your smile is precious. It's amazing and it lights up the room as soon as you walk in. Everybody loves you, Yafa. Even the younger students in our school, the 9th, the 10th, and the 11th graders look up to you. They want to hang out with you because they respect you and because you don't judge people. You just see the good in people. She is like a big sister to everyone. Yafa is very respectful, very loving, and is filled with a desire to make other people feel comfortable and happy. And I'm so proud of the young lady that you became, Yafa. And I am going to miss you. I'm going to miss your smile. I'm going to miss walking into the 12th grade and looking at you. You're one of those girls. You're just one of those girls that makes an impression. Really, really have touched our hearts. Really, really have. Leia Kikara, where are you? Leah. Leah, I would have paid you to come in from Queens, to come into our school. Why would I do that? Because girls like you make a school work. Even when you are serious, you're still smiling. Everyone loves you because of your extremely warm and caring personality. You're so funny, Leah, and you know how to make any situation into a good one. Everyone loves being around you. You're a role model because you're very Toradic. You really represent a religious girl, but at the same time, you're very normal and cool and very, very beautiful. Leah, you are a peacemaker. And there's been many, many, many times where you could have lost your cool or gotten involved in machlokes, but instead you have made peace. You know the beautiful act of compromising. You know how to deal in every situation. You put Leah in there, she will know how to deal with it. Every time you walk into my office, you made me smile. Every time I came into your classroom, you made me smile. You really, really did. You are so full of heart and soul and so pleasant to be around. You are one of the greatest students we have ever had. And it would have been worth it to have an entire Queens bus just for you to be coming into Brooklyn, for you to be with us. I'm going to say it again. It's worth it to pay thousands of dollars to schlep in a Queens bus because you are on that bus. And I wish you a lot of success. I really, really do. Sarah Levy. Sarah, it's very hard to talk about you. It really, really is, because words cannot capture this student called Sarah Levy. What can I possibly say about Sarah Levy? You are everything a principal could possibly want. You really, really are. You are a perfect Shalshela student. You're mature. You're very, very confident. You're very respectful. You're a very hard-working, excellent student. You're very beautiful, not only on the outside, but from the inside. And you're everyone's good friend. Sarah, you are very, very strong, and you never fall to your challenges. Never. If any one of you ever have a moment in your life when you feel you're down, you think of Sarah Levy, and you think of strength, and you think of beauty, and you think of love, and you think of happiness. Everyone can grow from Sarah Levy. You inspire us how to be strong. You are one of the best students we have ever had. Sarah helps out our teachers by taking care of their children. Do you know that Sarah actually takes care of our teachers' children without asking for payment? Do you know that Sarah feeds sick patients in a nursing home? Do you know that Sarah, if she feels that if one of us have unjustly treated a student, she will come with so much respect and stick up for that student. She's dignified, professional. In short, she represents the perfect Hebrew valedictorian. Sarah Levy, you make me feel like we are the brightest, most educated and classy school. I look at you and I say, Goodstein, if you have students like Sarah Levy, you did something right. Thank you for making me feel like I did something right. There are enough people telling me we did something wrong. Well, I have one thing to say. I have Sarah Levy, so I know we did something right. Next, Karen Monroe. Karen, sometimes it's hard to get to know you because you don't just let anyone into your life. You are very smart and very careful with who you hang out with. But it's interesting that even though you may not be the most open person, the entire school loves you. The entire school loves you and considers you their friend. You have the best friends, and that is part of your greatness. You choose the best friends. You surround yourself with people who lift you up, and you lift them up. I spent this past Shabbos with some of our 12th graders, and I was so amazed by how respectful and fun and sweet you are. Karen, you really have a heart of gold. You really, really do. Karen is a fighter for the Torah way of life, And she's so modest about it. God forbid I should get up here and tell you how she has changed and become religious. She doesn't let anyone talk about it because it's very real. She has a very real relationship with Hashem and she doesn't flaunt it. So I'm not going to be able to talk about it. But it is so special. I wish for everyone sitting in this room to have that type of relationship with God. She is so calm, so funny, so deep, and full of wisdom. Karen, I think Mr. Sink and I will agree there will never be another Karen mantra. And Karen, I truly admire and respect you. You are an amazing mathematician, and I use the word mathematician. And I feel that you have taught me to be a better and more true Jew. Karen, may Hashem repay you for letting him into your life. Oh, I think Mrs. Fink has something to say.
A while ago, Karen and I had a meeting. I promised her.
Mrs. Fink, everyone wants to hear this.
A while ago, I'm not interrupting because Mrs. Goodstein does such a wonderful job at this, but I had a little bit of a deal. Do I see Mr. Mantro? Mrs. Mantro? A while ago, we had a little bit of a deal. I had promised Karen that at graduation night, I personally will deliver flowers to her. And I'm here now, and Karen is here now, and I would like to keep my part of the deal. Karen, at this night when you shine, I have something very special.
I think we've just made Shalshela's history again. Okay. Karen, I was going to say, and I think you see it, we really do love you. We really do. Next, Rivka Nisimova. Where is our dear Rivka? You are such a gentle person who at so many times shows how strong you are. Rivka is very, very loyal to her family and friends, and I see how you really take care of your family. When your little sister was in our school, you stuck up for her, and you made her feel that nobody in the world is going to love her the way you do. And not only that, if God forbid we ever hurt one of your friends, Rivka, you were there for them, no matter what. When I had you in my psychology class, I was able to see just how intelligent, deep, and respectful you are. In your quiet and thoughtful way, I think that you understand people a lot more than most shallow teenagers do. You understand people in a much more psychological and deep way than most people do. And I really hope that you get into the helping profession, because I feel that you could make your mark on this world. I feel that the world needs a Rivka Nisimova to fight for them, to take care of them, and to be there for them, no matter what. I want you to know that even though you're just in 12th grade, when I talk to you, I feel like I'm talking to a 21 or 22-year-old, and not a teenage girl. This is because you carry yourself so intelligent and so refined. You talk with confidence and strength, and you understand people because you don't judge them. You just see the human part of them. And when you gave over your psychology speech, you reminded me of some of the most intelligent college students that I've ever met. Your talking is on college level, and I know that your goodness, your loyalty, and your sharp brain will help you get on in life. Thank you for coming in every single day, for taking that train 2.5 hours every single day from Queens, because you have made our school into a better place. And I'm really looking forward. I want to hear about you. I want to hear what you're going to be doing for the world. And I want you to know you have never lost your calm. You might get sharp, but you have never lost your calm. People like that make very good leaders and principals. You are a leader. You are a real leader. Sophia Niazov, where are you? Just a few more girls. Last but not least, few more of our special girls. Sophia Niazov. Sophia, you know I love my kids, right? You know I don't trust anyone with my kids, right? I would trust you with my kids. I would trust you with my kids, Sophia. Do you know why? I would trust you to run this school. You know why? I would trust you because you are such a friend. and such a special student. You know why? Because you are so honest. And you're such a good person. I think you are one of the most respectful, smart, and modest girls to ever walk into our school. I wish every girl was just like you. You are so soft and so modest. You flaunt nothing. You never demand any attention on yourself. And because you demand no attention, everybody notices you. Everybody respects you. I respect you. I trust you so much. And I want to learn from you. I want to be like you. Sophie, you are so amazing. You are so truly amazing. And like I said, you're not just like a typical shallow, let's go do our hair type of teenager. You're really very, very deep and very special. And I want you to know, Sophie, your kids are going to be so lucky one day to have a mother like you. One day, you are going to help your husband become a top Talmud Chacham and professional. And I thank you for coming to our school because you made it into a better place. Sophie, I pray that whoever comes into the school next should be just like you. Just like you. Olga Yeshayeva, two more very special girls. Olga Yeshayeva. Olga, when we were considering you to be our GEO school president, first we thought, Olga? But Olga is so sweet and so quiet. We don't know. Isn't GEO supposed to be like rah-rah? Like funny? Like the type to do funny, crazy songs in public? But then we said, Olga, you're so good. You're such a role model. You have the best character. And your character surpasses anyone else's. So because you are such a role model, you deserve to be GEO. Yes, let every GEO president of our school be like you. Soft and quiet and refined. I want everyone to look like Olga. I want the next generation of Shalshelis girls to look at you. To see what an excellent student you are. To see how sensitive you are. And to be like you. Olga actually is the type of girl to start crying if she sees another person in pain. Olga will start crying, not because she's overly emotional, because she really, really cares about people. She really does. You should see the way she respects her parents. In the year 2013, I see the way sometimes people speak to their parents. I can't believe it. Olga respects her parents so much. She is an example of the fifth commandment. She will never answer back, not because she's scared. She will always listen, not because she's scared, but because she respects and because she's so good. Did you ever see the way Olga takes care of her little sister in the preschool? It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Everybody loves Olga. She is a teacher among her peers. And I really, really respect you. I'm so proud that you are our GEO president representing the true Shalshelis Beis Yaakov girl. Last but not least, I'd like to end off with a girl who was very dear to my heart, Lizzie West. Lizzie. In her very characteristic way, Lizzie is looking down right now. Lizzie, you are one of the most unique people we have ever met. One of Lizzie's passions is her love for Hashem's creatures, especially horses. Why? Horses are very majestic and dignified animals. Some say that horses actually possess a type of soul. If you look into their eyes, they are very majestic and soulful. Very, very deep. Now I know why Lizzie loves these creatures so much. I actually researched it. I wanted to understand her. Because Lizzie can see the beauty in every single one of Hashem's forgotten creatures. She sees and loves the beauty in everything. And Lizzie, that is your beauty and greatness. Lizzie may act like she has a tough exterior, but in truth, it's all a facade. Because beneath Lizzie's sometimes strong words is a heart filled with love and compassion and goodness. I love talking to Lizzie. She's a very good and loyal friend. You can really talk to Lizzie. I actually called her up a few days ago to ask her advice. Yes, I, Mrs. Goodstein, the principal, called her up to ask for advice. and she gave me very good advice. She has a very deep understanding of people and their emotions, and I've learned so much from her sweetness, her creativity, and her love for all things, big and small, living and non-living, and all creatures of Hashem. Girls, I have successfully completed every one of my parts of my speech. We care about you. I wish you a mazel tov, and may you continue to make us proud. Congratulations. I'd like to call upon our very, very special Mrs. Fink.